Hello fellow YouTubers, Rich Mixed here, and today I am going to be doing a top 5 video. It originally was going to be a top 10, but I couldn't think of anything else, so if you want me to do a top 10 version of this, let me know down below in the comments. But this, yes, it's going to be personally based, and I'm going to try to put facts behind it, but you can hit on me later on in the comments after the video. Today we are going to be talking about anime characters, and in general, the ones that are the most bad in my personal opinion. And of course, I'll try to back it up with facts, but enough dilly-dallying, let's get right onto it. So, number 5, we have Kirito from SAO, or Sword Art Online. So, Kirito is this character who is from the fairly popular anime/manga thing called Sword Art Online. Kirito, he plays in a game, and spoiler alert on this video, big major spoiler alert. I'll be giving away spoilers throughout this whole video, but just so you're warned. Anyways, so he gets stuck in this game called SAO, where basically it's death game. If you die in the game, you die in real life, and a whole bunch of stuff. And Kirito, who played the beta of the game beforehand, it's a virtual reality thing. It's really cool. But he played the beta, and so he's generally going to have more experience than most players, and he's really good at getting up through the ranks, and it sort of skips around, so it sort of seems like he doesn't struggle too much. Pretty sure there's more struggling in there. It's just that the series wasn't designed to go in a strict pattern, if you know more about the manga itself. But Kirito, for what we know, is, well, he's the only one that can do dual wielding and stuff like that. He can pick up, he's really good with virtual reality, and he can pick up most games and figure them out real easy. And he's just, when it comes to him, when he gets serious and he starts fighting, he can get really intense, and he just becomes someone that you just do not want to fight. I mean, seriously, a guy I think it actually is the strongest guild in all of Sword Art Online. He's part of that guild, and he challenges Kirito to a little duel, and Kirito, without putting too much effort, just slices the guy's sword, and he loses. And you just can't believe it. It's like, well, sucks to suck, I guess. Either way, though, it's just like crazy. So, coming in at number 5, and this is gonna get hated, but coming in at number 5, we have Kirito from Sword Art Online. Number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have Natsu from Fairy Tail. Now, Sword Art Online was the first anime that that got me into anime in general, and now Fairy Tail, which is the second anime that I ever got into in the first place. So both these animes have a dear place in my heart, and I love Fairy Tail. And if you haven't seen Fairy Tail, go watch it. Okay, pause this video real quick. Go watch it right now. It's on Hulu, Dub TV, all that stuff. Netflix. It's on. You can pretty much find it just about everywhere. Just go watch it. Go check it out. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Anyways, let's get right on to it on why he comes in number 4. Yes, he has quirky features, as a lot of people who will come to find on this list do. And he has his funny moments. He eats a lot and stuff like that. But when he gets down to business, as a lot of these characters do, he is an aggressive fighter. I mean, seriously, he was raised by a dragon. He can fight using a form of magic that only dragon slayers can use. And so he's one of the only people who can use this fighting style, this magic and fighting style. And the fact of the matter is, he was raised by a dragon, and when you make him mad, or you offend him, or you do something, and you cross the line, and it involves him, and he doesn't like what you did, you want to run as fast as you can and get as far away as you humanly can, because he will wreck you, he will beat you, he will tear you apart. I'm probably going a bit too into detail of this. I mean, it is 2:36 in the morning, and the morning time is the only time I can film, but that's besides the point. Either way, we're getting into some really big territory. Natsu has a lot of awesome moments and a lot of funny moments, but he's just a really awesome and epic and bad A character overall. And so, I get 4th place. So, coming in with all in flames, the number 4 is Natsu from Fairy Tail. So, number 3. So, coming in the 3rd place goes to an anime that I love quite a bit actually, and this anime is FMA or FMAB, which is Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and it is Edward Elric. Also, of course, like I mentioned, has quirky features, as I said most of these people do, but he is just one awesome character. In the world of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, just to get you caught up to speed, basically, it's an alternate world where it's during the Industrial Revolution, and alchemy is possible, and people do perform alchemy, and in this world there are a few people, and Edward Elric happens to be one of the few people that don't need stuff like transmutation circles to perform any of this alchemy. He just goes boom, boom, done. Or, since he has an arm made out of metal, he actually can turn into a blade and just goes boom, boom, and it's just like this, he turns into this blade and just fights with that, like, don't even just, like, you are just awesome. And, I mean, to be honest, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the better of the 2 versions. And if you haven't seen it, of course, go check it out. It's on Netflix and Hulu and all that good stuff. Just go check it out, watch it, love it. I guarantee you'll love it. It's also considered to be the best anime of all time. Anyways, though, but Edward Elric, when it comes to fighting for something he believes in, he will push his limits. And he is just so epic, and everything he can do is just bad A. Everything he does is bad A. He's just all around bad A. I can't emphasize it enough. But slicing in at, no, I'm gonna come with a good pun for this, okay? Transmuting in at 3rd place, we have Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, depending on which one you prefer. Okay, number 2. So number 2, I debated between Dragon Ball and an anime that's probably not as well known, called Noragami. So I'm gonna go with Noragami. Yes, I know a lot of haters are like, why did you go with freaking Dragon Ball? Well, it's because I haven't really watched too much Dragon Ball. I've watched the abridged, but I haven't watched too much Dragon Ball. It's sad, I know, and it's on my to-watch list, but I have other animes and shows I need to finish before I even start other things. It's depressing, really. Anyways, though, so, going with what I know, Noragami. I've seen the full 1st season, I've seen a few episodes of season 2. I want to watch more of season 2. I probably should do that. But if you haven't seen Noragami, it's on Netflix as well, the 1st season. And it's on Dub TV. It's probably on Hulu too if you look for it. But just go check it out. It's a really awesome anime. And what this anime follows, it follows along the main character, Tato, I think. Tell me if I'm saying it wrong. I think that's how you say it, but I could be wrong. Please say I'm right. Anyways, though, Tato is a god of destruction, and he's trying to save up money to get his shrine. And he does all these things, and he fights these demons and stuff like that, and it's just really cool around the whole concept's cool. You should watch it. There's a lot of cool elements that I'm not gonna say here that you should find out on your own that will be explained like within the first episode and stuff like that. He has his humoristic side, of course, and his little quirky aspects. But when he gets, of course, like I said, when they all get down to business, they always mean business. But when it comes to friendship, it seems to be one of his big things. Because when he has to fight, he will take the fight seriously. He's a god of destruction, and he enjoys fighting. And so he has a tendency to be a bit of a bad A when he fights, and that's not a bad thing, it's a really good thing, actually. And it wound him up on this list, in my opinion. I think he's just so epic in what he does, and how he presents himself. It's unique, in my opinion. But overall, I think he's just really bad at it. And I can't really go into too much detail because probably this is not that well thought out, and I'm really tired. But anyways, let's just move on. So, coming in at number 2, we have Tacho from Noragami. And number 1, the one we've all been waiting for. Yes, the name of this anime is a pun in itself because it's the character's number 1. It is One Piece. And the character is Rono Zoro, or Pirate Hunter Zoro, depending on what you're calling him. Anyways, though, he is the swordman of the Straw Hat Pirates. And he used the 3 sword style, so he has a sword in his mouth, and he just has 2 swords. Sort of like this. Only the actual swords, and he is really bad at fighting like this one. I don't know. He's just really awesome, I guess you could say. It sounds so weird, don't it? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Anyways, though. So, Rono Zoro can use something called Haki, which is force that is prevalent in One Piece and is a very big thing. Go watch One Piece. You'll eventually learn about it. It's the first half of it is dubbed and on Dub TV. You can watch it on Hulu. And of course, places on the internet and the interwebs, stuff like that. But Rono Zoro is he was originally a pirate hunter before Luffy sought him out and asked him to join his crew. He was the first person to join the crew, but Zoro has mastered the 3 sword style, and he has managed to use it in quite an effective way, and he just keeps getting more and more stronger and more powerful. He's very deadly, he's very badass. Pardon that. I'm trying to work on my swearing issue, and I'm trying to better myself. I don't know. Anyways, though, like, one of his techniques that he can do is he imbounds his swords with Haki, so they cannot be broken. And it's really cool. Also, something else that he does, and this is the highlight of him being bad A, in my opinion, is what he can do. Something he does is he calls it Demon Aura, where basically it's an awesome, or something like that. Basically, it's a 6-armed and 3 a demon that has 6 arms, 3 heads. It's from Japanese mythology, if I'm not mistaken. But it's awesome, something like that. I know it sounds so much like SEO, but who cares? It's One Piece. Anyways, but he uses, when we first see this, it's so cool how it's just introduced, because the person he's fighting, Kaku, and this is during the Enies Lobby arc. It actually is my personal favorite arc of all time. I love the arc so much, because there's so many cool things are shown to us, and a lot of cool things happen, and a lot of emotional character building moments happening, huge moments character-wise happen for two characters. One that's been on the show for a while, one that's brand new, and also another one that shows his dedication, that's Luffy, and a bunch of other stuff, and a lot of new fighting techniques from Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy. And we see more of the climb attack from Nami, I guess you could say, and we just see a lot more of new things. But overall, it is a really awesome arc. But what he does is it's at the end of the fight, and Kaku's trying to perform a finishing move, which sliced the tower they're in half, and was causing it to slowly slide to the top until the top half would fall over. Anyways, though, he goes, and when he does it even stronger this time, Zoro manages to slice it, and when he jumps and goes through it and to do the finishing move, he says, "You did well. I commend you. Suffering is welcome on the path of bloodshed." And that's just a really heavy and just epic and bad line, in my opinion. And that's from the dub. In the sub, though, it wasn't as epic, in my opinion. Tell me what you prefer. But that's what he says in the dub, and it's just like, holy crap, this is scary. You do not want to mess with Ronos or his bad A full on. And the fact that you can use Hockey very effectively and use his swords with very deadly accuracy, even though some swords will find in his mouth, it's harder to use. He can still kill you easily using all three swords equally as much. So that's just going to show that this guy is not one to be messed with. He's also considered to be one of the best swordsmen in all of anime. Anyways, though, that wrap. So coming in at number 1 is Roanoa Zoro. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you want me to do a full-on top 10, go more into detail about this, let me know down below in the comments. If there's a top 10 you want me to do, let me know down below in the comments. I have a couple I'm working on. And so, this is not the only top 10 I'll be doing. I'll probably end up filming most of my videos late at night, and it's now 2:49 when I'm filming up this video. You'll probably see it sometime in the morning or afternoon, depending when I manage to get it up. Anyways, though, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you're finding me for the first time, and share this video with your friends, collect my cards, la-di-da-da, you know the drill, if you've been here before. Anyways, but thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later in the next video. And, of course, as always, Rich Mix out.